I have one last question for you guys. Actually, what's up with Guy Fieri?
Oh
What's up
man,
with your guys' obsession? I don't. I always like want to pretend like I know what's going on with the joke because he's just a funny looking guy, but I don't get what is specifically you guys post about him so often.
This one's not him.
What
yeah.
is
So
it?
this one's pretty organic actually. So my dad actually looks extremely similar to Guy Fieri. So it's like
Really?
that's how this kind of started. Like my dad has like the spiky blonde hair. He like wears the like funny bowling shirts. Like he's always been like that. This like not something he like manufactured. It just like was like I saw the food show and I'm like, holy shit, that's my dad. And so like it just became this like running joke over time that like yeah, like dude's my dad. And so like then he started making like all these fucking hilarious memes and I'm like, oh dude, this just couldn't get any better. So it's like we just started really abusing it.
Perfect storm.
And it's kind of just taken off from there.
And the biggest thing is he eats at Guy Fieri restaurants all the fucking time. He's a big food guy, so he's like always eating at like Triple D places. He's eating at like Guy Fieri owned restaurants, like all the time. So he's like actually like a supporter, not just a memer. You know, he's legit. That's why I was like, we'll leave this to him. Because, like, I'm here for the memes.
Yeah.
I didn't really watch the show. I liked Minute to Win It. I saw more episodes of that than I did of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
Yeah.
But, like, clearly he's a fucking meme, and he embraced it. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
So everyone was like, this dude's a meme. And then he was like, fuck yeah, I'm a meme. And we're like, oh, shit, this guy knows he's a meme. This is sick.
Yeah.
And he's not even doing it in a cringy way. Like, maybe it can be cringy to some people, but I was like, I find this shit funny.
What's something you've had at one of his restaurants?
Oh man, that's
That you
like
really
that's
like.
literally such a hard question because I've been to so many.
Burger one you took me to.
Was it in California or?
What's something that like that? Yeah, if you were gonna like brag about that you ate of a restaurant that he owned.
Man, I have to like.
The lamb burger place.
Oh yeah, the Golden States. Yeah, so there's a place on Fairfax down in California where like the Supreme store and all that stuff is, and there's just like this random burger joint across the way, and they make like this fire lamb burger, and it's super good, and it's like just one of the ones that he had posted. But like yeah, it's like back to his point, like it wasn't just like he like looked like my dad. My dad watched his show all the time, and it became this running joke between my dad and I. I'd be like, "Oh, you're on TV tonight again," and like him and I would just like sit there and like shoot the shit and watch the guy actually like cooking stuff. And then like now he's got like Guy's Grocery Games and all these other like fun game shows and shit. And it's just like to his point. Then I just like discovered the restaurants, and I'm like, "Oh, I want to try some good food." And I'm like, "Fuck it, this guy's like funny. I'll try some of his shit." And it's like almost all of them have been like fire.
Haven't you said that you try to go to one in every city you've been to or something?
Yeah, every time I travel now, I just like look up like restaurants from his shows, and I'm like, all right, I gotta at least try like one of these, and so I'll like find one and I'll go try it, and like they've literally never let me down.
Wow,
So it's been like it's just like a home run. So like highly recommend, like even if you're not a food person, just like Google like Triple D restaurants before you travel and just like give one a try.
Yeah, I found myself in a random diner in Chicago. Just my girlfriend was like, "You want biscuits and gravy? This place has biscuits and gravy. I heard it's good." We show up, Guy Fieri's on the wall, and we're like, "Holy fuck, this is one of those places."
Wow.
Send it to him immediately. He's like, "Fuck yeah."
Damn, dude, that's awesome. Why no food photography then from you guys?
That one I've not really thought about. I think plating things is actually extremely difficult. Like I don't think I could ever like cook and take photos because I just like don't have the aesthetic eye for something like that yet. Like my girlfriend's better at that than I am. So it's like it would be definitely something that would be interesting to get into. But I also don't want to like lug my camera out into like restaurants and be like that guy who's like pulls out a fucking $5,000 camera and takes a picture of his food. Like I just don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, the camera eats first, phone eats first, or whatever the saying is.
I've seen like those what are they like life hack videos or whatever
There's
too.
a Triple D app. Triple D's app.
Oh shit.
Duncan Mark.
Shout out
Plug
Duncan.
it
Yo,